Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to Evil Genius 2, where today we're working as hard as we possibly can to fill out the little henchman bar here. Just imagine if we had 4 henchmen. We wouldn't even need minions. We would be well and truly done with all that nonsense. Okay, quarantine void at the device. Hey, you know what I didn't do? I didn't figure out how to... whatever, we'll do it here. We'll just do it live. It's fine. I'm assuming I don't have any interaction... Oh no, I totally do. Interaction option at a different level of height. I guess that, in a sense, that sort of makes mechanical sense. What with the fact that they made us build an entrance to the second level of it, but also, it does not make any sense and isn't explained, and they should fix this. At the same time, bad, and they should fix it. Alright, I mean, we flipped it into the mode. Yeah, somebody will come up here and do that, I assume. Probably. So, in the meantime, I guess we ought to make probably some money. And, like, am I worried about heat? I don't know. Should I be worried about heat? Probably. That's just going to expire in a second here. Goodbye, all of my dollars. But I'll fix it by making many more dollars. This is just hire 10 workers for 5,000 gold. Launch scheme? That's a fun one. That's cool that exists. And then you know what? At some point here we do have to start upgrading places, like maybe that's a thing to consider. What does it cost to do the level 3 upgrade? It's not really that expensive. Okay, hold on a second. So that is our advanced radio repeater. Okay, this was not enough. We do need to progress further through the campaign. I'm assuming we'll have to get the other science minion, right? That seems to be the way these are gated. So I guess we'll keep an eye out on the world map for the mission that allows us to do that. For the moment, though, there's certainly many other things at this tier that we could research. Not that we could afford to start any of those researches. So the laser disco, not exactly a winner. Oh, hold on. Interesting. Okay, it's not everything at this level. It's just this tech specifically that we can't unlock. Really weird. What a curious thing. Oh, we still have 5 centrifuges that I have not built because I have never let us get to $100,000. A fake safe? Okay, that's funny. That's a funny thing to do. Boy, it costs a lot of dollars to do research. Okay, maybe let's just like chill out and focus on making money for a little while.
Maybe spend less or steal more.
Why am I executing workers? Hold on, why is this the thing for this side story? Eli has expanded his influence into your pool of minions. Oh, I see. I'm using ruthless measures to make it clear that I indiscriminately murder my employees, which will prevent my employees from wanting to rebel against me because... because... I'm sure it's in there. I'm sure it makes sense. So hold on. Let me look at the optional objectives. A technician, a normal worker, and just anybody. Okay.
Your minions are...
What next?
My minions are in combat with hostiles. Why would you tell me that after the game has been paused for 20 seconds? Why is that the form that takes? Okay, well, apparently we've got, like, a whole thing going on. Capture tags for everybody, it turns out. And, hey, Iris, could you maybe, like, step it up? Okay, anyway. It is wild, though, right, how it took that long for that message to play. Like, we've been paused for quite some time. I was doing that very slow bit. This counts as having witnesses, right? There's gonna be a guy standing right next to me when I do it. Yeah. Okay, and then we also... Not just any worker. The worker who is currently appreciating the syrup.
A henchman is in danger.
Oh, this is to execute workers, right. Workers, the word worker does not mean minion, it means worker. So I just killed a technician just for the money, I guess, which is fine. Nope, not you. Can't click on my, there we go.
In the name
That one.
of science.
In the name of science. Also you.
Training has stalled.
Arbitrary murder. Hooray. How's this going? We good? We good?
Task complete.
Jubei, could you...
What do you ask? Moving.
I would love a little assist. Actually, hold on a second. Yeah, sure. Go to objectives. Collect reward.
We've had word of masses of tourists on their way. Did we send an invitation?
Lundstrom. Her code made Void broadcast images of our cover operation with funny text captions.
Oh, it's the worst time for visitors. That virus is still causing trouble. Even Iris has developed the fault.
The wonderful thing about this virus is once I have it under control, I can make use of it.
I'm glad you look on the bright side, boss.
The cigarette squeals in the robot.
You don't have to use code phrases. We're alone.
Green soda jugs grind alarmingly.
I've always said that.
Oh, it's the virus. It's affected your systems.
The ship's own search for fury. Virus uploaded and engaging hostiles.
Okay. So, reprogrammed, remove the virus from Iris. That does seem like a good idea. So what if we didn't have Iris, though? Like, this was a choice I made to get Iris, right? That didn't have to happen. So, dissuade tourists at the welcome desk, probably pretty deep in the casino to be useful for that. We need to do some research. There's a lot of stuff. Alright, how expensive is trap countermeasures research? Exactly. We have 2 different researches. I mean, this one seems like a very high priority. So, I'm assuming from the fact that this is the only time we've ever had 2 researches attached to the same main objective, that if we didn't have Iris, this part of it just wouldn't exist. If we didn't have Iris as a minion. Yeah, go ahead and make that a priority. I do like to have a functional Iris. Also,
Speak your mind.
I forgot, we can just have our dude just pop himself right over here. Boom.
This one may be spared.
Capture. Okay, that was fast.
Your minions are in combat.
I will kill
now-
this one.
Iris is gonna kick the hell out of my other dudes, which is a shame. And we're not doing a lot of research at the moment.
Search has begun.
Okay. Jubei has handled it. He does seem pretty good. Okay, sabotage tech on the world stage. Also, dollars. Make dollars on the world stage. So I don't care about making bank. None of this stuff is valuable. 25,000 gold. And we have to do that 5 times? Okay. Well, in parts of the world where we don't have those missions, then I think it probably behooves us to make a lot of dollars real fast. So, let's send out some scientists and workers to do that. Yeah, that makes sense. It is weird that that's such a... Right, there's that $305,000 mission that doesn't require workers, so it requires more scientists, I guess. Well, whatever. Get out there and do that. That's not even worth the cost. Yes, launch to this. Launch on that immediately. Get me paid. We have lots of money being made all over the place. Okay, weird that there are 2 secret agents in the same area. I guess prior to this, I thought they were each sort of confined to the region of their employer. Clearly not the case. I'm not even going to bother launching that scheme because they won't get there in time. What is this? 2 guards and a technician. That is a pretty small amount of money for 10 intel. Just like places in the world where we have relatively low... Yeesh. What a bad payout for all of that. Places in the world where we have relatively low heat where I can just make some money without having to spend a bunch of trouble lowering the heat. Yeah, there we go. That'll work. And then also, preferably, places where we don't have mission-related jobs available. Alright, scientists are the best at making money. This is what we have learned. Brilliant. Works for me. Okay. Hopefully they'll get that sorted out quickly. Research has properly begun, so at this point we're just very focused on...
An agent has been subdued and captured.
Very focused on getting these finished. I'm assuming there's nothing we can do to Iris. Right now, I guess... You know what? Still brainwash. Still brainwash over get small amount of intel, I think, because, like, you know, workers.
We brainwash the prisoner into joining our cause.
Alright, I am totally fine with just an untyped worker. that is an acceptable gain. We have a reasonable amount of income coming in.
Within normal parameters.
Okay.
Good, good. The cure worked, I see.
I am now also resistant to all known forms of electronic attack.
The forces of justice can't say the same.
Weird little interlude. Alright, that's 33,000.
You have another mindless Frankie.
Alright, so we got an achievement when that happened. I think that achievement, based on what we, the image we saw there, was probably for recruiting a third henchman, which we obviously did not do, but you can certainly see how the game would come to the conclusion that we had. And at this point, I really do just want to get... I just want to get money. We need a lot of dollars to make things happen.
Search has begun.
Alright. Maybe now we stop spending money on things until those centrifuges are in place, because we're going to need them eventually, right?
A henchman
What is
in
this?
danger.
I don't... Is that true? Why? Okay. Damn it. I do that every single time. Iris is in danger.
Responding.
She doesn't look all that in danger, if I'm being honest. Also, we did a really spectacular job of dissuading tourists, as you can see. Basically nobody is here. We have to build EGTVs in the lair. Is that one of the things that I have? That's definitely one of the Minion-related buildings, right? Maybe it is a thing we have already. Is this... Yeah, that's EGTV. Okay, so just build 2 conversation pits. Okay, well... Actually, we now have the ability to dig this room out pretty considerably, right? Oh no, not that much, actually. Well, still, go ahead and do it to this degree, I suppose. We'll slap another one in here, and we can't quite get another one in there. I know, I said I was going to stop spending money, but then, you know, it's always something. It's always something with this game. I guess we're just going to have to dig another room to do this. What about the area where the guards are? Is that... Okay, that area has enough space for another one of these things. Whatever room type this
More
is.
scientists have made a breakthrough.
Okay, cool. Good for them. Alright. We definitely don't have enough money to start up any of the researches we would like to start up, so we'll just hold off on that for the moment. Okay, everybody's committed. Let's have a look at... Okay, they don't all cost the same huge amount. Yeah, alright, go ahead and commit the large amount of money. We're never going to build those centrifuges. It's just never going to happen. Here, we definitely need... Huh. 5,010 intel. Did they cut the prices on a bunch of stuff? Well, I mean... Yeah, go ahead and do the fast version of this, instead of sending out the valets.
Succeeded.
This one doesn't cost any dollars at all. It does cost quite a bit of intel, unfortunately. That one's only 5,000. Yeah, we can get that done quickly. This region is pretty low heat. That's expensive, though. And then one more. Only 15 heat. Yeah, okay. Just, 44 minions. Just a quick 44 minions dropped out on the world map. No big deal. constantly having to train because I'm constantly mailing out our very well-trained minions out to outer space, effectively. Okay, what else, like, reasonably might we be doing? We do have an optional objective, hooray.
Optional objective available.
I love the ones where I don't have to think about them at all and they just happen. Kill enemies. Okay, well,
Task complete.
I'm not great at killing enemies. Hold on. What? How has Eli convinced me to kill so many of my own people? This feels like he's really winning out on this, right? Executions have had the desired effect. Now reel your minions back in by showing them your softer side. Never mind your softer side, the executions were working great. I think at this point, he has basically just gotten me to self-destruct in a very silly way. Ooh, hey. Minion recruitment. Okay. That's interesting, and we're totally going to do this after we finish recruiting Eli. Okay, so I gotta execute some guards with witnesses. Show me normal guard. Nope, that's a mercenary. Are we maybe a little short on guards? Because, like, every guard we get is probably immediately you. Get over here. Every guard we get is sort of, like, immediately training to be something else, right? No. Where do you think you're going? Alright, I do love to execute my own people. It really shows my enemies who's boss when I annihilate my own workforce. We gotta discredit Eli on the world stage. I'm assuming, yeah, that'll be over here where all of his stuff has been. We are at 40 heat. So this could get done in time. Where are we at on all of the other jobs? There's still so many people to send out. Okay, see, the heat reduction here is still expensive. I'm just going to go ahead and do it to be on the safe side.
Has succeeded.
Okay. And what is this? This is going to be a heat gain that I can't overcome anyway because technicians. Why do I have so few technicians? Are we having problems with the technician trainers? Nope, people are working. I wonder why we got so low on those. Technicians don't train up into biologists, right? Aren't they? Yeah, they're sort of off to their own side branch. Oh, I guess I sent a lot of technicians out. Because it's showing that we have 12 here. So a lot of those must just be... Yep, he is already queued up to leave the base. Alright, well, I guess that's all that's happening. Someday soon, we might actually order one of those centrifuges. I don't know where you even buy a centrifuge of that size. Because, like, we're not manufacturing them on site, that's for damn sure. Should there be a door on the There should be a door on the generator room, right? That feels like a thing that ought to exist. Alright, and for the moment, it seems like we've sort of reacquired a little bit of equilibrium on the agents. Nobody's just murdering us in the mouth of our base anymore. People are actually getting walked off. I don't know why that stopped being the case for a while, but I'm overjoyed. Overjoyed to see that it has begun again. Hooray! Slowly but surely, we're filling them in.
Geniuses, treating the world like a game, while the rest of us are putting in work.
You really don't like people like me, do you, Mr. Barracuda?
I built an empire, brought people together, did good business. What have you done?
It's not what I've done. It's what I will do.
Also, I definitely have an empire. You're standing in it.
Well, I can tell you what you're gonna do next. Die. I'm gonna make sure of it myself.
Alright, so. Yes, collect that reward. That's wonderful. That's a wonderful reward. So, yeah, now we have the ability to recruit him. And I know I said I wanted Minion. You know what? These are really short, though, usually, right? Yeah, let's grab this, and then we'll get Eli. My research department are claiming they've discovered a hitherto unknown branch of science with a capital S. Half of them want to call it tiny chemistry, and half want to call it quantum magic.
I have a headache.
I've read about this. This is in the Immortal Hulk.
Our sortie into the unknown has reached its limit. We discovered a new branch of science, but lack expertise.
I cannot tell you how disappointed I am with the fact that he did not pronounce it science!
Do you want to kidnap someone and learn their secrets?
If you wouldn't mind.
Let's get this over with.
Okay, look, it's one thing to just like to lampshade the mission design is real lazy, but like, what if instead of that you just made the mission design better? Right? I don't want to blow anybody's mind here. So I'm gonna send out some valets to this place and start deheatifying it, and then we'll Oh, I guess this is a thing where there are multiple instances of the mission. So maybe there's one that's up in a place that's okay. This is a place that's not so heated. Well, whatever. This can be deheated either way. So we're just waiting on intel.
Task complete.
I've disabled their defenses. Now to unleash the virus on the world. Begin the installation.
It does not look to me like he is paying attention.
By hand? Isn't that dangerous?
My minions laugh in the face of danger.
Or at least they better.
We do? Yes, of course. We do.
That didn't sound like hugely believable. Okay, so now we gotta do a research project called Running Tests, which we probably have the money for. And we probably have even actually finished ordering centrifuges, right? Oh no, we still have one left. You know, we got that big $200,000 bulk payout, and I figured that would fix it, but it has been very expensive. What is the scheme in this region? It is make dollars. Make lots of dollars. Okay, is there a place where we can do the foot thing where I'm not doing anything of import? Yeah, this looks like it'll work. The world is crawling with brainiacs. Take this paper on the electronic structure of osmium from a tilting of the correlated 526th dimensional waveform. Whoever wrote it is pretty smart. Let's just bring them in. Oh, am I also doing a good money-making scheme here? I am, actually. Am I only going to be allowed to do this in places where I have good money-making schemes running? No, this one seems disconnected. For years, scientists have hypothesized about a devil particle that can be found in the most villainous people. A team are looking for test volunteers, so just deliver them a selfie. I kind of like that they wrote actual different text for each different version of this thing that can appear. I bet most players will read at most one of those. Probably a lot of them, none of them. So it does, you know, feels like a little bit of a bummer. I'm like, I feel unloved on behalf of their writers. What was that? We just had some very weird audio play. Is that yep, that is in fact a super agent arriving. Well, this is going to be one of those things, huh? The good news is, 2 henchmen this time. And also, the saboteurs were not particularly good fighters. Not like the Patriot agents. So, maybe we can just get this dealt with quickly? Let's pull
proceed.
Zalika and Jubei and Iris up to here. I know Jubei and Iris are just going to wander off quickly, but we can at least get them nearby and then hopefully be able to call them back to the location quickly afterward. And I don't know, maybe we just jump them right in the bloody casino. No, we probably let them get behind. Let them get into somewhere. Okay, so they're taking some resolve damage. Our spin doctors are spinning what they can. I mean, I have to imagine, yeah, his resolve is pretty heroic. Oh no. Oh no, my gold. I wonder, like, is it reasonable to actually just run these saboteurs off? Probably not. That's probably not realistic. Maybe I don't want you to be quite so far forward. We probably want to fight them in this area, right?
Awaiting compliance.
And we could just try to completely ignore them, but my suspicion is it's going to become an issue.
Ignore Blue Saint if you
Nope.
spot him.
Still ignore him. Are they going to just... Nope, they're not going to let him go. Okay, I guess we're doing this now. Well,
Awaiting
it's fine.
command. Multitasking.
Iris. Nope. Iris, get over here. Jibei, my friend, can you potentially just teleport a little bit? That would be cool. Huh. When I hit Windwalk, it didn't actually pop up a cursor.
I live to serve.
I'm going to tell him to walk here. He's not... I am not allowed to tell him to... Don't know why.
Need anything? I'm intrigued to see the results.
Alright, so
Minions,
kill.
find and kill Blue
Here's my
Saint.
feeling on this. We are now kill Blue Saint, and I guess I'll watch these guys for the moment. Okay, nope, he's a kill tag for sure.
There's an intruder
Yeah,
here.
alright. Just drop him. It's not worth making a whole thing of it.
I need that intruder located.
Good luck,
and
everybody.
taken care of. There's work to do.
Okay, and the other investigators are already leaving, which is wonderful. Good timing on that.
Brains overbrawn every time.
Can I tell you to Windwalk yet? Nope, still no.
Threat
Not clear why not.
identified. Stand by for elimination.
My honor demands that I never give up.
Okay, well that was easy. We get rid of him in a real hurry. His saboteurs are actually proving to be a little bit more of a challenge.
Search has been paused.
Okay, problem solved. Yeah, we might just have the combat prowess necessary to not really be afraid of super agents anymore. Noticing a lot of stuff in the base, kind of in poor shape. Are we still pretty crunched on technicians? No, not really. We're getting there. I do think the Sands of Time have been very good to us. Alright, so, what's up with my chemist? The answer is, nobody has been sent out to do the damn thing. It's just workers. Are we short workers? Yeah. Yeah, that's the problem. Let's hire in some more, and then are we good downstairs? Are we good on... Nope. Alright. Let's let that other centrifuge get bought, and then we'll do stuff with the money afterward.
Has been completed.
Alright, now we gotta install the virus on the world stage, and I am not gonna start new research, because money. Alright, where is install the virus? How do I... We have so many different nodes that are pretending that they are important, that have little marker on them. Here we go. That looks valuable. Send technicians to install the dormant virus on a Force of Justice informant network. Agents will spread it when they transfer data from that computer. Take 2 tapes from the infected computer. Okay. So obviously that's kind of not ideal. I'll just send some valets out there to start bringing heat down, because that's going to be a problem. But yeah, it looks like things are continuing apace here. Our only major problem is that it's taking forever to get missions done because we just don't have enough people who are assigned to be workers. Alright, I think that was this getting actually purchased. So I think at this point we are safe to go ahead and hit this button a couple times.
You're running out of gold. Maybe rob a bank?
Because it would be really cool if we were anywhere near our minion cap. Of course, the problem is, like, consistently I'm sending out, like, every couple of minutes I'm sending 50 people out of the base never to return. At this point in the game, I think you just have to pour a lot of money into minion recruiting if you want to have minions, because the kind of stuff you are telling your minions to do is very, it's very people expensive. What is going on here? Why is this person being walked into the base in capture mode? Okay, that's weird. He was escorted to this door with his hands up, and then... Huh. Okay, whatever. Also... No, we didn't get any of our kill missions done accidentally there. That's a shame. Well, at this point, I guess we can commit to some research once we have enough money again. We're not, like,
You've got no gold left, boss.
critically in need of anything, I guess, except for upgrading, criminal networks, right? Somehow we still haven't actually, like, what is going on? So I guess let's just arbitrarily start picking networks and upgrading them? Did the helicopter leave? Yeah, okay. So it takes 3 additional broadcast strength for each of these. So yeah, we can do quite a lot, actually. Just like basically picking places where we don't currently have missions running. Which this one doesn't. Oh, we're intel short. Sure. All right, let's interrogate this new scientist to learn about new science. Which is the cell? Was I misled? I was. They had not, in fact, arrived yet. What is going on? Do you have a brain slug? What is happening with your head?
Has been captured.
Oh, you have an extremely good science hat on. That hat must give you so much skill at science. Alright, so obviously once this is done, we're going to have to install some new training material, some new training devices. So let's just go ahead and prep for that.
Has been upgraded.
We can... Wow, well... Okay. Can't actually build out that much more space here. Hopefully, this will be good enough.
An intruder has given us their secrets.
We can probably, like, reconfigure... Okay, he just told us how to do the thing. We can reconfigure this space a little bit if this doesn't work. Oh, these are not terribly huge. Here, we'll just do 3 quantum physics training machines for the moment. I do feel like scientists are, like, the higher types of scientists are probably the thing that we maintain the most. Like, the type of unit that is least likely to get involved in a fight or to be sent out for world map stuff. We send out base scientists a lot, but, like, almost never biologists, right? And I assume that'll hold true here. So we can probably afford for these to be, for there not to be a huge number of different training devices for this. Okay, so speaking of intel problems, which we weren't, let's go ahead and have you run over here. Let's throw on some quantum chemist stuff, and it feels to me like we probably, like, do we need biologists if we have quantum chemists? Probably not, right? I'm going to turn the number of these down. We'll put it at 20 of these, so we'll only actually gain 10
Task complete.
10 science folks. I don't know how much... I don't know how many minions we have, like, allocated. I don't know how many people we have left over to just be workers at this point. Gosh, this is taking forever. And we do actually have to get that probably all the way down before we move on to the next phase. Can I dismiss these notifications? Because they're definitely, like... This one is definitely wrong.
Is in danger.
Yeah, it's gonna perpetually tell us that Iris is in danger. It'd be cool if it wasn't doing that. Oh, you know what? I should actually have Zalika start prioritizing things. Oh, she has no stats. Never mind, I should actually have Zalika go and restore her stats.
Iris unit responding.
Okay, Iris is fine. Jubei is also fine. And we are, it looks like I am allowed to select Windwalk now.
Training has stalled.
Oh, hey, we can probably dig this out now, can't we? Not that I need to, but I would really like to. It would make me happy to do so.
Something is wrong with either the minions or the training.
Oh, is there a tiny... There's a tiny bit at the middle that is the next kind of rock. Well,
Training
we'll get
has
there.
stalled.
That's cool. That's a cool machine. It's, like, clearly not doing anything. Are those supposed to be pouring into each other? Okay. I feel like this is just a Dave & Buster's game. Like, don't get me wrong, I'd be excited to play this if I saw it at a Dave & Buster's. I'd be way into that, but I don't believe that's teaching them anything about science. And then once one of those completes, we can go and get Eli, and then I guess we'll work on some more henchmen. There's no reason not to fill up on henchmen. Do we have any more side stories available suggesting the presence of other minion types? Nope, just science minions, because we are...
Something is wrong with either the minions or the
Are we
training
capped out on
room
everything
boss.
else? Oh yeah, we have... This is the last minion that there was for us to learn, so I guess that would be why that was like that. So it does seem like they just sort of wander off
Something
a
is
lot.
wrong with either the minions or the training room boss.
What is wrong with them? Nothing. I guess they just ran out of stats. Who's going to refill some stats? I feel like you should not get a message about that. I mean, we could do that research that improves the stats of your basic minions, I suppose. We could also do this research. Hey, how about we get the really good
Research
guns?
has begun.
Do we need them? Probably not. It seems like we're dealing with agents and intruders just fine, but what if we dealt with them even more? Even more than that. Also, I'm realizing that we almost certainly do not have any racks for our improved melee weapons. I've only built gun racks, so maybe that's a thing I gotta fix.
Complete.
Nice hat.
It is, isn't it?
It keeps my thoughts in. The endless, roiling, burning thoughts.
Have you been staring into my doomsday device?
Oh, that was the end of that? Okay.
Training
How curious.
installed.
Okay, so we probably want to go ahead and build a couple of those, and probably, I'm guessing, we're gonna need a little bit more in terms of building space here. Apparently, right? I built this room before I had the ability to do all of this, so let's just expand it out this way for the moment. These have to be against the wall. Okay, I'm sure the new supercomputers are going to be wildly expensive. Yup. Leave the regular computers to the worker minions in the control room. This computer is super. It can do more than one math, which is, you know, that really is something. I don't really know how to arrange these for maximum aesthetic pleasure. I'm just going to put a line of them down like that. That's $400,000 worth of supercomputers. You're welcome, minions. And we are extremely good on power. We do not need to worry about power at all. So yeah, keep making money. Keep putting together the dollars.
Something is wrong with either the minions or the training room boss.
Also, I should definitely actually pick our mission here. After his attack on the lair failed, Eli fled to one of his safe houses. Find and capture him, as his resources might prove useful, by which we mean his violence.
Side story begun.
All of his shooting and his violence. Nope, I didn't want to do that. I wanted to stay on the world stage. So, capture Eli from the world stage. Okay, he has fled up to here. That's interesting. I guess go ahead and do that, because I really would love for that mission not to be such a pain. Alright, and let's confirm a runoff to this as well.
A scheme has succeeded.
Okay, and then probably like
Your scientists have discovered something.
18 intel is enough to keep upgrading places. Yeah, let's just pick one at random and do it. Okay, new gun racks. We just sell all the old gun racks, right? There's no reason to maintain the old lethal weapons. Are these all? Yeah, these are proper lethal weapons. Not any of those silly stun weapons. Nope, that's a club rack. Heavy staff. Rifles. Here we go. This is what I'm looking for. Just a whole lot of rifles. Oh, the rifle rack is larger than the pistol rack. Confirm. Can I cancel? Do not sell. Yeah, there's no sell. Actually, Never mind. Go ahead and sell it. We're not going to be able to access it if we build these. Can I dig through? I'm probably not going to be able to dig through that, right? This is gonna break down because it's gonna be one space. Oh no, I can dig through that kind of rock. Okay, if I do this, then I can move these all back one and get 4 rifle racks in the same space. That seems like a good idea. And then these are stun gun racks. Yeah, we don't have the tech to replace those yet. Do we have... We don't really have the space to upgrade these racks, which is a real shame. I guess we have the space to upgrade these two. But yeah, if I tried to place this one here... Well, you know what? No, I don't think it would block access. Yeah, there's a 1-tile space to go over and get stuff out of the stun gun racks. And then, like, there should be heavy staff racks for the poor martial arts minions. Put into there. I like that these are so small. We can maybe find space for another couple. We don't really have that many martial arts minions, so that's probably fine. Right? Am I remembering correctly that I assigned fewer of those than the other types? No, it looks like no, that's not correct at all. Well, never mind then. Alright, lots of important stuff going on here. I wonder what...
Fire has
Oh.
started in your lair.
I smell fire. Oh no, in the generator room. Oh no, there's no fire extinguishers near the... Okay.
Yes.
Hey, Zalika.
Let's proceed.
Yeah, somebody didn't think to put in fire extinguishers. That's not good. Also, how did that even happen? I think that's actually the first time we've ever seen a fire occur just sort of out of nowhere. Is that oh, it's a durability thing. Nobody is maintaining the generators up here. Interesting. Well, some of them. Are we still having technician problems? You know what? This is probably just not enough technicians for a base of this size. That's my guess. All right. Is it time to build? What is this? What is... Okay, I think it's just the display of the fire thing. It's just bugged and pinning itself to the edge of the screen. Okay, weird. I think it may be time to build another locker room. Do we need more lockers? We don't necessarily need the minions to ever interact with them, but we are probably going to need more lockers. And the locker room is probably, I think, pretty cheap overall, right? I don't know that it's a huge problem to just go ahead and build it now, even though we have a ton of other things going on. Did we have a locker room left that we had space in? It is striking me that I sort of remember. I don't know, whatever. It's fine. Whether or not we did, this is what we're doing. We'll just commit a whole lot of these, and then everything will be fine. Look at that, it's perfect. Somehow, without me ever having to measure it. Alright, I don't know exactly how many more minions. Each one of these gives us 3 more minions. Okay, that's fine. That'll work for right now. We have lots of minions to use to build all that stuff, and then I sort of want to send more minions out to the world stage, because we do have important money making to do, but let's let these get shipped out, because the Eli one... Oh, the Eli one's already out. Okay, that generator just burned down, I think.
I appreciate the offer, Mr. Barracuda, but what can you do that I can't?
I've got the connections you don't. Could really speed things up here.
Hey, that would be okay.
I can't deny you thought well. Fine. We'll begin immediately.
She was not listening to him at all.
Hold up. My crate's shot. I won't be any use to you until we restore my name.
We, is it? Very well. We'll rebuild your legend. Eli Barracuda Jr. My right hand.
Okay, so we gotta perform a big old heist.
Protect yourself.
Alright, hold on.
Something is wrong with either the minions or the
So
training
heat
room
gain to
boss.
region 60. Okay, it's gonna cost 20 intel. I mean, we gotta let this happen, and then we gotta deheat this region, and then it's gonna be a whole thing. All right. Sorry, what's going on? I'm under attack. Doesn't seem right. Oh, okay. I'm near a fire, is what they actually meant. They just kind of lied.
I'm
All right.
intrigued to see the
Run over here, and then hit the repair button,
the equipment underlings.
and then like we should probably go ahead and rebuild
Fires
this.
have been extinguished.
And once again, I would like to note the repair ability, just phenomenal. Seems very, very good.
Nothing
The
is
immediate
certain
force
but
repair.
my success.
And we'll get down here, and we will reprioritize. Because, gosh, you go through the intel very, very quickly, don't you?
I've come to fight for the Patriot way.
Man. You know what I do not need right now is super agent nonsense. What are you doing? This is not the correct way to run to do... Okay.
You're running out of gold. Maybe steal some from the world.
Where's that super agent? Did he get out of the boat already? Well,
Criminal network has been upgraded.
here we go. Here's Agent X. I mean, do we just drop him? He's kind of in the middle of our everything, and I think we can take him.
Find and kill Agent X.
Huh?
Will Jubei actually windwalk? He will.
Like the wind.
Awaiting affirmative.
And actually, Zalika was on her way over here already,
Another
right?
experiment requires my attention.
So let's make sure we have Jubei selected for this, so that we can apply his flow right away. Oh, wow.
We've tamed wilder frontiers than this. I'll be back.
Okay, that was very easy. Yeah, super agents. Handled. No longer a problem, it turns out. Hi! What's... Ah, this is one of his people. Is Patriot Investigator on my kill list? Actually, no. So, do we just cap? Probably not.
An intruder in the
I don't think we have to stand for this. I don't think we have to allow that person to leave.
That
You're only at
intruder is
33
just
vitality
one.
in the first
And
place.
once you find them,
I'm not sure how they got through the distract zone. And is this all of them? Because, like, obviously, it would be pretty great if we could get rid of all of them. Yeah, okay, I guess that's it. I guess it looks like those are the only ones who made it through. So,
Command processor.
yeah, I don't know, Iris,
Activating
run over
optimal
here.
mode.
Iris will get into a fight with anybody she encounters along the way. It'll be fine. And then
Huh?
Windwalk is available again already.
With deadly. Bring me a real challenge.
Hey, what a surprise. He seems to be the absolute best.
Routing.
Who would have thought? Okay. Problem solved.
Training has stalled.
Turns out you don't even need 3 henchmen. That said, we're going to get a 3rd henchman, obviously. Okay, so over here, we have so many things happening right now. Such an absurd group of things. Let's go ahead and launch this scheme. Is it going to make this? It is going to make this undoable. Alright. Do we have...
let's get scientific.
I got sidetracked, and I ordered her to go fight. Let's just have her run over here and do this.
A scheme has succeeded.
Alright, as soon as Zalika is in position,
Thinking.
get the prioritize up, and then we should have our remaining intel pretty quickly after that, I would think.
Looks like this needs a lot of help. I'm not bossy. I'm the
Alright.
boss.
So that should only take a few seconds, I would hope. It's probably going to take longer than that for them just to run over to the consoles. But hopefully this will be a pretty short process. And then I don't actually even know what else we would do with our side stories. I guess get more loot items, because we probably don't need more henchmen. Technically, we don't even really seem to need Eli, but I may as well, you know, since we got him to this point. This is taking longer than I had anticipated. So apparently we're going to use a gravity ray to knock over a casino. Why don't we just use the gravity ray to pick the casino up? Just fly it back home. And then we do have to do some research. I haven't actually looked at the cost of this research yet. How many dollars? How many dollars is this? Only 82,000. A mere 82,000. So it's going to be a minute, basically, on account of I committed some dollars. How's that locker room up here going? Okay, they finished the locker room very quickly. So we are now at 300. Wait, what? That shouldn't be right. Our minion capacity was 300, but is that a hard cap? I guess it must be, right? I didn't realize. Okay, well, it's probably not a big deal. Probably fine. So I meant to go to 1 here. So where are we at? 300. Okay, that's not too many of those. Oh, there is a minion type left. That's Socialite is not the only deception minion that we hadn't seen yet. Okay, so we have 115 muscle minions. Now we should have plenty of workers left then. And apparently we also have another minion type to learn. But when we're completely full up, we will still have enough workers. My primary concern was that I had overcommitted on other things. Alright. So then I guess we're just waiting to have $82,000. Now we gotta kidnap Julius Bird from the world stage. Show me the text here. What did
Task complete.
He was not impressed. Without him, the rest of the syndicate won't follow. Okay, fine. Fine. I will kidnap Julius Bird. I don't even know... Okay, over here, apparently. This is only going to cause 25 heat to the region, but also, there is 1 million heat in this region already. That's going to cost 10 intel? Man, alright. I think there's a pretty good chance that if we had tried to do the valet heat reduction, it wouldn't even have launched by the time the thing locked down from overheat, so... Even though that's annoying, I do think that's the way we're going to do it. Alright, just bring this dude to the lair for a good brainwashing. I do feel like we underutilize our magic brainwashing chair. It would be the centerpiece of, like, all of my schemes. It just washes their brains right up. Okay, so hey, we actually did it. We got to max. And we totally have enough money to start this.
Research has begun.
Well, I can tell you what one of the effects of the virus is. If the forces of good have any crazy robot assistant ladies, they're proper screwed. Alright, just continue to distract them. I do feel like the traps have been less necessary than I was hoping. And like we ended up kind of not even engaging with the system. Like I never ended up building a silly Rube Goldberg trap where I'm punching an agent across a slippery floor into a shark tank because it really ended up not being necessary. Like we had a couple of situations where the stuff went bad in the base and we ended up in some real ugly fights, but like we survived those without having to actually grapple that situation. Okay, Eli's right hand is on your island. That's cool. Let's just get this guy in the cell then and do the thing. Also, we are always getting messages before they are true. None of the notification systems in my base are worth a damn. Wow, really? Eli, your right hand is level 1? That's just embarrassing for you.
We have captured an intruder.
I don't understand how that guy ever thought he was going to be able to take over the world.
Or the training room, boss.
Alright, let's just go ahead and brainwash you. And are we finally doing some research? Is it happening?
Complete.
A little bit.
I'm impressed, Mr. Barracuda. You've delivered on your promises to me better than my own minions could.
That's a low bar. Can't be surprised when I hop right over it.
You'll find I don't tolerate arrogance in my subordinates. Nonetheless, my organization could use your skills.
Okay, well, I think the voice line was right. This is definitely not what she's supposed to be saying.
That's what I like to hear. We're gonna make a whole lot of money together.
And much more than that, Mr. Barracuda. So much more.
He does tend to think a little small, doesn't he?
I'm listening.
So, Eli Barracuda Jr. Eli loads his trademark silver revolver, equipping a powerful ranged lethal weapon with 6 uses. Okay, so this is a button I have to press to get him into maximum combat mode. And then his stats regenerate as he deals resolve damage to the target. That's pretty cool. He would have been a neat one to have early. So yeah, we have 2 more spaces left. Honestly, I don't know how much more game there is. It feels like we're pushing on pretty fast, right? I mean, I assume at the very least we will have to dig access to this and then do some kind of thing with the level 3 version of the 3rd floor, rather, version of the Doomsday device. So I guess there's still that left to go. So we could try to take on another crime friend, but it does feel a little bit like superfluous. We could just try to kill some bosses. We could try to kill some super agents off. But at this point, they're so non-threatening, I almost wonder if it's worth it. I guess let's try it. Let's try it and see what happens. She is the only one who has actually done anything meaningful to us in a really long time, so let's burn her. An enigmatic new player has taken the field. A spy who can pick any lock and slip through any crack, and she set her sights on your lair and especially your gold. All of the money in your vault.
Hey, you ever hear of a dashing rogue named Symmetry? I hear she can break any lock and pick any pocket.
I can't say I've ever heard of you, Miss Symmetry. I see you have a flair for dramatic attire.
How is she going to be named Symmetry and then wear non-symmetrical clothing? What?
My people have found meaning in the yin and yang for millennia. I don't care what you think of it.
Oof. Just really rough writing and delivery.
You will soon find yourself caring very much about what I think if you don't get your hand out of my pocket.
Please. I've been cleaning out people like you for years now. Haven't started caring yet.
Her voice actor is hugely the worst one in the game so far. Like, massively. Wow. Alright. I think actually this is maybe just where we're going to call it for today. We will begin work on eliminating our first super agent, mostly just to see if it's a thing that's even really worth doing next time. So thank you all so much for watching. When you come back tomorrow, hopefully Eli is going to get an opportunity to test out that great big silver gun of his. And we'll see you then.